What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Having Said That show. I'm Adi here with Jay.
What's up, guys?
And guys, tonight joining the boys is another classic acting episode with Sikander Kher. Make some noise.
Let's go.
We haven't done an acting episode in a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. We kind of did so many actors back to back that we were like, we don't know what to ask you guys anymore. But the first thing we start on HST, and we hope you kick things off in the right fashion, is what is your most controversial opinion, Sikander?
My most controversial opinion is the customer is not always right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%. I think it's like a sales thing, so that they don't piss off the customer and lose a
the sale.
customer. But like the customer is almost, if you have to use the phrase the customer is always right, chances are 90% of the time the customer's wrong.
yeah.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
a lot of times I've seen people behaving quite badly.
Yeah.
And you can't take that as an excuse.
Yeah.
You know.
People definitely take advantage of the fact
course.
that what are you gonna say?
Is there a
What are you
particular
gonna-
wild customer experience that you've had?
No, I just see people around, just misbehaving with staff.
Yeah.
Or like people
Yeah.
walking
Waiters.
across.
Yeah, have you ever been at like a dinner where someone is like really rude to a waiter?
Many times,
and
haven't
you
we
know
all
you're-
been at a place where
Yeah,
it's just
exactly,
like,
yeah,
wow,
Yeah.
like my God, like,
Yeah.
okay, then, just
You think like people sometimes are rude to like staff or waiters because they get so much shit from others and they need some place to get it out.
It's the
It's
chain,
like
of,
the chain of
screaming.
It's a chain of screaming, like
Yeah,
in How I
yeah,
Met Your
yeah.
Mother, right?
Exactly,
but that is a big part
So
of
is
it.
it-
Yeah, right.
No, for sure. It's like you. It's sad because sometimes people believe they can take it out on people like that, even though that's not the case.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. So the service industry in general
Yeah.
is basically all about customer care.
Right.
So like I feel like people will always take advantage because if they want something done a certain way, they can scream and shout, and chances are it'll happen.
Or then
You
you'll
know.
get some spit in your sandwich.
Exactly. You know
What
what?
you
Some
deserve.
people are probably so rude all their lives that they can't differentiate between spit in food and regular food. So like their sandwiches are always soggy. They just don't know the difference. You know,
This
like,
brioche is nice. That's one. I also want to throw another one in.
Yeah.
It's just
Let's
like,
go.
go for it, man.
It's not Dubai. It's Dubai. It's not duh of dumb.
Oh, Dubai.
It's duh of darwaza.
Yeah.
I agree. I know so many people who say Dubai and it's so annoying.
I'm going to Dubai.
That's
I'm going
the
to be
American way
Dubai.
of saying it.
I'm like, you can even go with Dubai. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just that. I just want to get that off my chest.
Who has annoyed you in particular? about
They've
this?
not annoyed me, but when I look at them, I'm like, am I saying it wrong for the longest time? Because, am I just in South Bombay? Sorry, guys.
Did you verify this? Like, did you ask?
I
like,
did verify it. I went online and heard the Emirati say it, and then I was like,
Okay, yeah.
You say it. I won't tell them directly, but you know who you are.
Dubai.
Like, change that stuff up, man. Now you can even get your Birkin in China.
I saw that. You guys see
Yeah, I
that?
saw that.
Crazy, man.
That's
The
wild.
Chinese manufacturers are coming back with a vengeance, dude.
Oh yeah.
You see the videos they're making?
I did. I saw a couple actually.
Incredible, man.
They're making those videos of the whole processes, right, of manufacturing.
Basically,
and everything.
China now, because of the tariffs, removed the law that says that you can't reproduce luxury goods. So now all the guys who oftentimes they'll make a bag in China and then they'll do the finishing in Europe and they'll stamp made in Europe or whatever on it.
Huh.
But the structure of the bag was made in China.
Huh.
So now a lot of these Chinese manufacturers have either by copying or by doing it once have figured out how to make the main structure of all these bags, and now they can actually sell it for a much lower cost.
But with the brand, like the
But they can't use the brand.
You can't put the
You won't
logo.
get the Hermes
Get the
logo on
logo.
it,
Yeah.
or you know what I mean.
That's what people are
But that's-
fucking
I mean,
paying
yeah,
for.
that's like-
90% apparently is how much. About $1,500 is the video I was seeing today, and it sells for $38,000.
Yeah.
Oh, $1,500 is their cost to make the bag.
for
Even
the
that
bag.
seems high.
Even that seems high for them making it
them.
wholesale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another video of the cost of making an iPhone in China, which is nothing. It's like some $20 or something, $10-20.
Yeah.
Well, child labor is not super expensive.
You
So
don't need
what
to pay
wasn't
attention.
super expensive?
Like child labor is not super expensive. It doesn't really cost
Yeah, a couple of candies here and
much
there.
to
and
keep
you're
them
good
happy, you know.
Okay. No, it is interesting how his actions, I think, have affected the rest of the world, right? And I know I was going to wait to get into this, but I'm just going to do it now. my favorite movie of yours, like I told you, is Monkey Man.
Right. Wow, what a connection between Trump
And
and
Monkey Man. There is a strong connection if you watch the movie. But also, the connection I'm going to say is that the stories I've heard about Monkey Man is that y'all had a plan to shoot in Bombay, and then something happened that affected the whole world, which was COVID, and then y'all had to like pivot last minute and shoot in like Indonesia or something. So what? Like I've just heard like different unreliable sources say different things about the movie.
That sounds pretty accurate.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, but I was not a part of the film when it was going to be shot in Bombay.
No way. Okay.
Yeah, I had actually auditioned for that film about 15 years ago.
Wow.
Like,
What?
Like a while back,
15 years ago.
Yeah, like 12 years ago maybe.
Okay.
It was 10 years before at least 10 years before they started filming, because it must have been going through drafts, etc. or whatever, films are not, it takes time to get one on the floor. And I mean, I got a call in September saying that we're shooting, and I had gone, they've called and said that I've gone over the tapes again for this part, and I remembered and happened to chance upon your audition again. And I mean, are you free? And I was like, I'll fly down tomorrow. It was a tough time. I mean, at that point. But what I did find out is that they were going to start shooting in Jan.
Okay.
And then they shifted to this place called Batam, which is not like Bali or anything in Indonesia, though it is an island, but really not like anything like that.
Right.
And so because it was more contained and, they could maintain a bubble.
It was incredible because when I was watching the movie, so obviously the movie unfortunately didn't release here.
Yeah.
So I was traveling and I got to watch the movie. And like I could tell that this place was supposed to be kind of like Bombay.
Right.
But I was like, oh, this is just not Mumbai. Like this is like, I know this is not Mumbai.
Right.
But it has that feel.
Right.
And then I found out that they sort of recreated it. And the other story I heard about the movie is that because of everything that was going on behind the scenes, they didn't have enough prop tables. So there would be like a action scene and they'd break a table and then everyone would have to stop and reassemble the table again.
I mean, that happens, I think, on many films. To be honest, sometimes you'll run out of stuff and then you do jugaad.
Right.
Jugaad sab jagah hota hai.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't like specifically say that there was one table that went through a heart.
Sure.
You watched the movie?
The thing is, when you watch the movie, you don't realize all of this, right? Like the movie to me was genuinely, I think, one of my favorite movies I watched last year. And I'm not just saying that because you're here.
Yeah.
I've spoken about this on the show before.
Say this.
Yeah.
It was just like, for me, like as an action movie, it was just such an incredible experience
Sick.
to watch. And I think that's why I'm so interested to hear about from you what it meant to be on that set, because it just sounds crazy. Even the fact that like Netflix dropped the movie and then Jordan Peele picked up the movie and all of this, it just felt like such an incredible story. And for this film to stand out.
He directed the movie.
No, Dev Patel directed the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
Jordan
Peele
produced, came on as producer later with Universal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so sorry, what was your question again?
Sorry. I just wanted to know what that whole, like, what it felt like for you to be in that position where like the movie gets made and then might not get made and then suddenly has this,
No, there was no stopping.
There was no,
Yeah,
no? Okay.
and I don't, I mean, as
After
far as
you
I
had been confirmed, there was no stopping. For 10 years, they were in like limbo and
yeah,
stuff.
but that was initially, it was with a different, at that time when Dave was planning on making it, when he had mentioned it was a different production house, different studio. I don't know what happened in those 10 years. I mean, when I came on board, the producers were Braun, and Thunder Road are the guys who did John Wick.
Right.
So these were the two names that I heard on set. I hadn't even heard Netflix, to be honest, or Netflix wasn't written anywhere. I think that might have been a post-release deal. But I'm not sure about that.
You said it came to you when things were bad. What does that mean? Like you were not where you wanted to be in your career that time. This kind of felt like the biggest opportunity you could have gotten.
No, things were bad more mentally during COVID.
Sure.
I was at home and I was going through some phase, which wasn't the happiest for me. And I wanted to get out of Bombay. Anything that would have got me out of it was a great thing that just came. It was work.
Sure.
And it was a good thing that I got out of Bombay because there was really nothing happening.
Yeah.
I think a lot
you're
of
just stuck at
actors-
home and you're in a, if something else is happening that's throwing your balance off mentally, I think that was a good thing to get me out of the city.
100%.
What was the training like for that movie, especially for the action scenes? That seemed really crazy, man.
Yeah. So Brahim Chab is his name, or at least that's what it is on Instagram. But Brahim, that's how we've known him, is the choreographer, fight choreographer. It was, for me, I knew that it was going to be really action heavy. They had told me about that. And I really wanted to get it. I wanted to look good when I do it, to be honest. Throwing a punch, taking a punch, doing the action. It was long choreographed. You've seen them.
Yeah, crazy.
You've seen the bathroom fight, the final fight. It's choreographed fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's a lot of shit
But
going
did you ever
on.
take like a full-on punch by accident, maybe?
No,
like,
I didn't. He was damn good.
That's great,
It
man.
was really, really
That's
good.
great, yeah.
Superb.
That
And they are
last
very
fight
safe.
was amazing, dude. I just
Yeah.
want to say, like, the theater I was in New York.
Yeah.
Like just the way you could feel it in the crowd. It was just crazy, man. That's why I love this movie so much.
No, so I just trained with Brahim. So they make like this cardboard exact replica of the set. If there's a sink, they'll just build it, and then it's like put in a room, big room where we're all doing our action training. And I would just go and practice every day. It was also a workout for me.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to get the beats bang on right. Because that when we're on set, I didn't want them to be retaking too much because of some mess up that I've been not being prepped. And I wanted it to look good, and I had a lot of time on my hands. I was there for in all, I was there for 4 months, which was really long. Out of that, a month and a half, we were not shooting. So I'd gone early to start prep. So they gave me a lot of time. Brahim gave me a lot of time. I was there well in time, and the fighters, the boys, Kula is one of them who's done a lot of the action sequences in the film as Monkey Man with the mask. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was a great experience. It's something I learned, along the way, just how to throw a punch.
Yeah.
And they were really safe. You asked me about did you get connected? So it's a lot to do with camera angles. If I put the camera behind my head and Dave is punching me, he's actually going to punch me they make sure that you're very far away.
Yeah.
So that there's no mistake.
Okay.
What was like one role that you had to prepare the most for? Was it this one, or is there another role?
All of them have different preparation. I'm actually working on one right now. I'm playing a Haryanvi guy. So it's an accent that I've never explored.
Yeah.
And let's see how it works out. I mean, I'm a little scared.
Give us a little sneak peek of the accent.
Yeah, I'm a little scared about it.
Give us a little sneak peek of the accent.
No, I don't want to get into Let's have a happy interview. Let me just get it half right and then apologize to everybody in Haryana. That bhai koshish ki hai. Thoda sa pyar se dekh lena aap.
Has there been like a role that's impacted you on like a personal level, like you've changed as a human after that role, like after experiencing that character, like it added something to your life?
I don't think so. I think there's stuff that's impacted me, but that's myself and me.
Sure,
That's
like you
changed me.
change over.
Yeah, just
definitely.
like a flip change, man.
So what role kind of like triggered that change for you?
There was not a role, man. It was an interview. I saw an interview of mine. Yeah, and I was like, whoa.
What were you saying?
Really?
I don't know. It was a normal interview. I was just absolutely fine.
Okay.
It's just there's just things I saw, and not in a bad way or a good way. It was just I had almost an hour. I was like, I was looking at myself as another person.
Sure.
And I was feeling like another person from that person. So I think that.
What were you analyzing? Like the way you were talking, the thoughts themselves? What was it?
Just seeing another person. I'm like, okay. I don't know, man. I have a certain idea about life and a certain way that I probably, I would like to be, an idea of a personality.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this. It was just a moment, man. And literally felt like I was looking at somebody else.
Bro, isn't that crazy? Like maybe like 100 years ago, monks and shit would have to like spend 50 years to get like an out of body experience, and now just by watching a video of yourself you can just kind of like analyze. No, it sounds like he went through like a full on like transformation, bro, because that's what they say, right? You when you can see yourself from the third person, you kind of start to want to align yourself with how you think you should be instead of what you're seeing right now. So that's cool, man.
And it was amongst my nicer ones, where I was in a happy space, I was chill and easy, and even the interview, the one that was going on was a relaxed one. They were not asking like purposely trying to irritate you kind of questions. So it wasn't anything like that where I was affected, and I was okay in that way. But it was very interesting for me.
You talk about this like low mental space or whatever.
Yeah.
What are the things that kind of get you out of that space? Like, what are the things that make you happy? Because we spoke before the show and we were talking about sitcoms. So like something like that. Are there other things that you do to kind of like make yourself happy, get yourself going?
I don't know about making yourself happy per se, but I mean just feeling lighter. I think
Exactly,
Max
yeah.
is just
Yeah, yeah.
lighter, gives kind of clarity and just gives a general peaceful vibe around. And then I feel that you even get that peaceful vibe
For sure.
when you are giving the
Yeah.
peaceful vibe.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like going for my runs in the morning.
Yeah.
Nice.
It definitely makes a difference.
100%.
I like playing
100%.
sport. You know,
Which sports?
I mean, I've started playing paddle recently.
Oh,
I've
sick.
always played sport. You
Yeah.
know, on racket sport. I've done squash, table tennis, all of them at a
So
very
that's
young
like
age.
a perfect combination, I think.
It's a
for
great
paddle.
combination.
Yeah.
I play golf in the mornings, early in the mornings at Willingdon.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So just getting out there and being that this is what it's nice. Yeah, it's something
Just being
that,
outside and moving your body, right? Like that's
that helps me.
yeah.
I feel I enjoy
kind of
myself.
puts you inside your own body for
And
once.
gets me out of my
Out
mind.
of your head, yeah.
It
yeah.
gets me out of my mind. I have focus on something else.
Definitely.
It's almost meditative in that way, right? Getting out of your mind and just
for sure.
being
I think
somewhere else.
that's a huge thing for like mental health in general.
Yeah.
Is just to kind of like get moving, because sometimes you sit there and if you only think about yourself and you constantly overthink and think and rethink about the stuff that's going on in your life and what you can do better, just getting out there moving can just put you back into your own body. It's
For
great.
sure.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's interesting. So that you mentioned golf. Sid and
Yeah.
I were looking at your Instagram,
Yeah.
and you were at the Masters, man.
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at his face right
Yeah, crazy.
What to say only, man.
And what a finish. So I'll be honest with you, I sort of have played golf here and there. I go to the driving range once in a while at Willingdon,
Yeah.
but I'm not really into it much.
Yeah.
Our friends are super into it and they like religiously watch it and stuff.
sure.
And I heard that the Masters had this like incredible ending. And obviously I know Rory's story and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So what was like that? What was that like in person?
You're literally at the greatest sporting event in the world. To be honest, if you're a golfer, it's been my favorite major to watch, and it's something else. Yeah. To be honest, just to be there was... I mean, my eyes welled up when I walked into Augusta National Golf Club because I've always watched it. Those greens, that course, the holes are legendary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I knew you guys
He's already thought about it.
I was just thinking of like I was thinking of super like emotional music swelling up and then coming out.
holes are legendary.
There's going to be a trailer to this episode. The holes are legendary. That's it.
But that's what they're called, man. There is no other word. You know, I can't be like, the tee to the grass fairway to the green.
Have
is
you seen
great.
Happy Gilmore?
I have.
You
yeah.
have?
What a
Yeah.
movie. They're making the sequel.
Yeah, I
They've
saw
got
the trailer
cameos
for
from
that,
all
bro.
these guys.
Yeah,
I'm really
it's
looking
gonna
forward
be
to
it's
that.
gonna be insane. I think all these young guys, I think all the golfers grew up watching Happy Gilmore as well. Right?
Yeah,
So he's
for
pretty
sure.
tight with like the golf community.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
In fact, talking about that, also they're remaking Naked Gun. Did you see the
Yes.
trailer to
Oh,
that?
I didn't
Seth
see that. I didn't
MacFarlane
see that.
with Liam Neeson.
Oh,
You guys
shit.
have to
So funny.
put it on if you can on this podcast at one
100%.
point.
We'll
Put
watch
the
it.
trailer
We'll
on.
watch it at the end or something.
It's-
Yeah, we'll do a reaction
yeah.
at the end.
It's insane.
The trailer
Yeah.
was so funny.
Superb.
And one of the Lonely Island guys is directing it.
Oh, sick, dude.
Akiva.
Andy Samberg's
His
dudes.
band. And Seth MacFarlane.
Bro,
producing
Seth
it.
MacFarlane is, I think, the most underrated.
He might be
comedic,
one of the
like,
most talented people on earth.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
100%.
He might just be
100%.
For sure,
bro.
for sure.
100%. Even Ted, like the show Ted.
The
was
film.
the
Have you
show.
seen the show?
I've not seen the show.
TV show.
Incredible.
The TV
The same
show.
matlab, wahi,
Same
uski
exact.
upar.
Everything. It's just about the dude when he was younger in high school.
Where is this? On what?
It's on
Hotstar,
Geo
now,
Hotstar.
Geo Hotstar, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fantastic show. It's set in high school, and it's just like it's too funny. Man.
It's so funny and has a lot of heart.
Yeah.
Jay and I would watch episodes.
Yeah, it's
multiple
really,
times. Just
Really funny, bro.
incredible.
There's some really funny scenes,
nice.
but apparently it was too expensive to make for a TV show. So I don't think they're going to do a season
No, they
2. Are they
already
gonna
got greenlit for
Oh,
season
my
2.
bad. Someone told me that there was like a $1.5 million handshake or something that was
they
out of
got
script.
greenlit for season 2 and an animated spin-off.
Sick.
So,
That's great.
1.5 million for doing the VFX for some
The
handshake. or something.
VFX, they did something that was not a part of the script.
Right.
But they wanted to keep it in the script, but it cost them like a shit ton of money.
Right.
But
because of
great
the,
show.
the VFX.
Right.
Fantastic show.
But-
Even the movies are fantastic.
I mean, he
honestly.
also very talented jazz singer.
Yeah, he's
He
he's
writes like
insane,
songs,
bro.
he writes numbers.
I don't know
Family
if-
Guy and
I
wrote
don't
on
know if
Johnny
you guys-
Bravo, dude.
I don't know if you guys. Oh, I didn't know that actually. Yeah. There was this movie he did that was set in like the Wild
A
West.
Million
or something.
Ways to Die in the West.
Fuck, that was such a
He's
funny movie,
unbelievable.
bro. I love that movie.
Superb.
It's such a plain movie, man.
Yeah, and Liam
it's
Neeson's in
great.
that movie,
Exactly,
which is
exactly. That's
why.
why I'm thinking about
And
it.
I think it's such a next level spoof, this film, because Leslie Nielsen was the original Naked Gun guy. They've got Liam Neeson. I think that's also the play.
Yeah, 100%,
And Liam
dude.
Neeson has agreed to do it also, and he's nailed it. You have
Yeah.
to see it. It's
Okay, sick. We'll
It's
check
too
it out.
good.
right?
If you had to
We'll check
keep
it out.
one Seth, MacFarlane or Rogen, who are you keeping?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh
okay.
no. I just saw
Like
this
all of
studio.
their other work goes out of existence.
Fuck, I mean, just
Have you
by
seen
sheer
this
Seth
volume.
Rogen you're talking about.
Yeah,
Seth
yeah,
Rogen
yeah,
or
Joe
Joe.
Rogan.
No,
No,
I was like, that's a no-brainer. Joe Rogan, of course.
Maybe not, though.
Sir, have you seen the studio?
I haven't. I'm waiting for all the episodes to drop.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've
Very
heard it's
good.
brilliant.
I think just through
And I
sheer
think just
volume.
for recency bias,
No,
I've just been watching the
no,
studio.
no.
I love Seth Rogen, man. I
He's
love
superb.
him.
He's good, but
I think he's so
McFarlane for
funny.
sure, bro.
No, Rogan does some like cooler shit. Like I can't even imagine MacFarlane ever doing like the studio.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He,
I just-
he
I
does
just like-
everything
I like Superbad, that's
to be
about it.
funny.
You know, like,
Superbad.
We did a rewatch right now of
Dude.
Superbad. One of the funniest like rewatches you will ever do, bro. It's too good.
It's
I
one
saw
of
it a
those-
couple of months back.
It's
again.
so funny,
so
bro.
funny.
It's one of those movies that really
timeless, man.
holds up, bro.
Yeah, it does
So you're
hold
not
up,
keeping
bro.
Rogan stuff then?
I
Yeah,
personally
I'm-
would.
Oh
Yeah.
no! I'm still going Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Because
How
I mean,
about
just
you?
sheer volume of work, you have to give it to him.
I mean, if I just have a choice of like what I'm going to, if just one person,
One person and all their work goes into oblivion. Who are you picking?
yeah, ये बहुत मुश्किल सवाल है, to be very honest, because they both are completely different, and I'm not going to answer this question.
no,
Dude, by answering Rogan, you basically remove Family Guy off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't-
you
have
can't remove Family
Yeah,
Guy.
and you can't remove either, yeah. That's
If
a
you
great
had to,
one.
look, if that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
If you had to do it,
Yeah.
it's one movie against like.
No.
A
It's not
catalog
easy,
of stuff.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Pineapple
Yes,
I'm saying
Express.
for me, the one movie that is a non-negotiable in that category
Dictator.
is that, right?
The Dictator
was
was
Seth
Was
Rogen.
not
He was in it.
Was he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
of course.
internship as well. No, the
The Dictator.
That's the
That-
interview.
You're thinking the interview.
The interview. Sorry, the interview.
we got
My
the
bad.
thing
Ah,
mixed up.
yeah.
Fair enough. They
Same
both
thing.
are about
They're both
dictators.
And he did, Seth Rogen did this movie called 50-50 with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Have you seen it?
No, dude.
It's his best performance, dude.
Really?
It's basically Joseph Gordon-Levitt character falls sick and Seth Rogen's his best friend. And it's the first time he did like a dramatic turn. Incredible movie,
Oh,
man.
man.
I always like when
50-50.
Yeah.
comedic actors do like serious
Yeah.
roles, bro. Like Steve Carell, you know.
He
Oh.
was also in Steve Jobs, Seth Rogen. He was
Yeah.
Steve
Even
Wozniak.
Robin Williams.
Right.
Yeah, yo, fucking
Dead
R.I.P.
Poets
Robin
Society,
Williams,
and
bro.
even Jim Carrey in Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal
Yeah,
Sunshine,
dude,
yeah.
Eternal
These-
Sunshine's a fucked up movie, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't
it is.
seen it in
It's
a
pretty
long
insane.
time, bro. I don't
When
want to
they-
rewatch
when
it.
they really, these insane comedians, when they go there,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
nail it, right? They can really move you.
100%, bro.
Because you're
There's a
so
lot of
used to
comedy is-
having them,
Yeah, emotional.
you know, so it's beautiful though.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they all want to do something else also, and when they get the
dude.
chance.
Yeah, Robin. I think Good Will Hunting is like my favorite movie,
Superb,
bro.
man.
So definitely.
Yeah.
And
Have
he
you
did-
seen Dead Poet Society?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, great movie.
That's
Right, coming
also-
back to the golf thing, the
Yeah.
tournament, the Masters. Yeah, tell us about that experience, man. Because how's the viewing experience of a golf tournament?
So, I mean, see, whatever said and done,
Huh.
it's a lot of walking.
okay.
Okay. And Augusta National is just uphill, downhill, up and downhill. I was averaging 18,000 steps a day.
Damn.
Wow.
I mean, my feet had were blistered up. I was bursting blisters literally with a safety pin, lighting it up in the room. I would be up in the morning otherwise you can't walk. I mean, no matter what it sounds like,
Yeah.
it's just what it is.
Yeah.
It was literally like I would wake up at like 3 a.m.
Huh.
For the gates open at 7 a.m. and you buy these chairs inside the Masters. And you go and place them on whichever hole you want, and it's first come first serve. First come, you get your place.
Damn.
And so I would go and get into the line like on the final. I mean, I would place my chair always on the 18th hole, and then I'd walk around the course and see that whatever I wanted. And in the evening, towards the end of the rounds, I would come and sit, and that would be like the way I would end the day. And on the Sunday at the Masters, 18th hole is prime property.
Right.
So I got there at like 5:30 a.m. I reached the gate. there were already like 200 people in front of me.
Damn.
And that's just the beginning of the line.
Yeah.
And the gates open at 7. So from 5:30 to 7, you're sitting and making friends with
Who else?
people around you.
Yeah.
And you look behind in 3 minutes and there are already 400 people.
Yeah.
You look behind and they're like now 900 people, you know. So getting in and then you power, you're not allowed to run on the premises, you know, not allowed mobile phones on the premises, on the premises.
Oh.
So they have like this, it's very traditional, and it's an awesome experience because there are no phones. They actually have courtesy phones where you can call any place in the world for free by AT&T
Okay.
because they're one of their sponsors.
Huh.
So if you want to like coordinate something, you have to go to like a payphone,
Damn.
without paying.
Yeah.
And you got to like tell people, okay, I'll see you at the oak tree or like at the scoreboard at like 2:30, you know. So it's that, and so I got my spot at the 18th hole. Power walked all the way to the front and etc., which was beautiful. Yeah, it's a great experience. Having said that, yeah, you do want.
The rule is if you say having said that on the show, you have to take a shot.
No, but he just
but he's
spoke about
Also
it.
doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And also he didn't know the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, just chuck a rule. It was amazing, and actually, one of my favorite moments of being there also was like I met Roger Federer.
Whoa.
Oh, sick.
So that was insane because he was just walking, and I was just double take, and I'm like. And straight out of my mouth, I'm like, Roger. It just came out of my mouth. That was it. I'm like not letting, I didn't even know what was going on. I just was like, Roger. And I was like, pleasure to meet you. And he just came out, shook my hand warmly, said, nice to meet you, and just continued walking, and we continued walking. And it was him and his
that's
wife,
crazy, bro,
Mirka,
yeah.
and there was another gentleman. And it's easy because nobody is really hounding him. There are no cameras, so there's he's not thinking, oh shit, you know, I
Yeah.
can't walk out and get mobbed. And that's why it was just easy. And there's something about it that is beautiful in my head that I didn't have my phone and didn't take that photograph. It's just, there was something beautiful about the relaxedness of, if that's even a word, of that moment between him and I. It was
Nice.
just relaxed.
It's so cool that they've categorically stuck to the traditions. Like they kept it traditional, no phones, no cameras, nothing. It's just a much better experience, and you
Yeah.
don't get that now. Now everything is about
So the players said it. If you go and you see any of it, all the players were saying that that's amazing because you can really feel people
Watching you.
watching you. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just like watching you like this, you know, like with the
Yeah.
phone in the hand or whatever.
They're distracted. You're distracted.
You're
now in
distracted,
life.
yeah.
And we could do it. It was something you could easily do. It's not like, you know, we think you do miss your phone sometimes. Your hand just goes and it's not there. I mean, there were times I'd get out of the car and I've forgotten to put my phone there. And you
How
have
many
to walk
people
back.
can usually attend a game?
So the thing about that place is they have a certain amount of tickets which go in a lottery system.
Oh.
And you've got to enter your name in the lottery. People have been entering it for 20 years and they haven't gotten
Sure.
a chance. So I don't know exactly the number, but there are hundreds, there are lakhs.
Oh, lakhs.
lakhs.
That's a difference. Hundreds.
Yeah, they're all over, man. They're like, I don't know exactly what the number
So
is.
you go and like plant yourself at any one of the holes.
Can I Google it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure,
sure.
yeah. We can do that for you.
Why not Augusta?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go to like whichever hole you want, and you can sit over there and then watch the game.
So you won a
Just
lottery to go here?
No, I didn't. I got very lucky.
You got
I got
luck.
invited, yeah.
Okay.
It was, I didn't even know I was sitting at home and I was like, what? So sorry, come again? Yeah.
That's good.
So it
Have
was
you ever
just-
played one of those like celebrity golf tournaments?
means pro-ams. I don't know if
Yeah.
they're celebrity
Sure.
as such,
Have
but
you?
they're pro-ams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Amazing.
gone. I mean, you got a chance to play with some of the pros, the Indian
Yeah,
pros.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
40,000 for a day.
40,000 each day.
People attending in a day and 90,000 through the week.
Okay.
That's
I guess it
wild,
wasn't
bro.
lakhs then.
Yeah.
A lakh.
But see,
Almost, I mean,
you all are
almost
just being
there.
nice. 40,000. Clearly, I'm not very good at judging the amount of people. So yeah, that's. So I have played. Played these. They keep happening.
Amazing.
And there, so
We ask our guests to tell us what they think the GOAT is in a certain category. The greatest of all
yeah.
time.
who is the goat in that?
Yeah, but
Yes,
it doesn't
yes.
have to be a person. Like sometimes we say like the GOAT movie or whatever.
Okay.
Right, so I'm just gonna run through some sports with you,
Right.
and then you tell us. I don't know if you watch all of them or not, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Let's start easy. Golf.
Okay. Tiger Woods,
Tiger Woods. Tennis.
Federer.
Nah, it has to be Pedro now.
Roger, as you
Roger, you mean? Roger.
Hey, Roger.
Cricket.
Tendulkar.
Yeah, I think so. Virat getting up there, you think?
Virat?
Yeah.
I think it's a generation thing. I think the younger folks would say Virat.
Jay would say Virat.
Jay would say Virat, yeah.
No, dude.
Bro, you
I
said
grew
it
up watching.
before.
But you'll
watching.
never say Tendulkar though.
I would. I grew up watching him, bro.
We were
We are still in that generation,
Okay, we are
bro.
probably
I'm 25,
25,
man.
football.
So I don't watch much of it.
Okay.
As much, I mean,
There's two options, bro. Just
yeah,
pick
there
one.
are just two
Yeah,
options.
pretty much.
I don't know how the room is split actually. I've never really asked.
No, we
There are
know.
only two, right? Baichung
Yeah, yeah.
Bhutia and who's the other one?
Sunil Chhetri. Sunil Chhetri.
So Sunil Chhetri, yeah, Baichung Bhutia and Sunil Chhetri. So, I mean, I keep hearing from people, but I've seen documentaries on both Ronaldo and Messi,
Yeah.
and I think that's a very tough one. I think from what I understand, Messi is just a pure, raw, insane talent,
Yeah.
and Ronaldo is just somebody who has just polished himself up, and that hard work, which I'm sure Messi also does. Don't think you get to that level. I think it'll be better if one of y'all. Let's see what you guys say to this. Yeah.
So I don't watch football either at
Okay.
all, and I was always skewing towards Ronaldo.
Right.
But I off late, I mean, I think Messi is the GOAT. I think he's like completed football.
Why is that? Because he got the
He
World
just
Cup.
won that
and-
World Cup.
Yeah.
And
The World Cup.
that was like, I mean, look, in terms of like accomplishments, they both have an equal amount of, whatever. But that World Cup kind of pushed it over the edge for me, I think.
So yours is according to the stats. Basically, no,
Not
their
not
winnings.
hardcore stats,
Right.
because this is gonna come and bite me in the ass if we argue about the NBA.
Yeah, that we can get to also.
But like, I just think that I think there is a strong argument for both. Right now, I'm leaning a little more Messi.
So who's your GOAT for tennis?
For tennis,
Yeah.
I don't really watch much tennis. I would say Federer as well, because I mean, I think we grew up in the time where he was kind of winning everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Federer, Nadal, Djokovic,
Yeah.
all those guys.
It's between like those three. I
Those
mean,
three,
for
yeah,
us
I
at
mean,
least.
I think it's more Djokovic, Federer right now.
Yeah.
Nadal is kind of out of the picture because of
I
injuries
once
and
said
stuff.
that I don't think Djokovic is the GOAT, and I got flamed in the comments, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
because his accomplishments, no, you can't
Yeah,
deny
I mean,
that.
but Federer has that class
done-
about him, which is why I think.
Even Nadal, for that matter.
Yeah.
As they both
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
class, which is not.
Yeah.
Djokovic doesn't have that. And
There's
he's-
just a vibe that even for me, Ronaldo has. That,
Yeah.
it just
But that's what I'm
feels
saying.
like...
That's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with you. It's like he's built his game where Messi almost kind of had it already. But why are we holding that against him?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, why are
we're
we
not.
kind of,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, Messi
Yeah.
amazing. I'm a Real Madrid fan. I'm very biased. I cannot tell you how I watched that final when Argentina won. I was watching with pure hatred in my eyes, hoping that France would win.
considering that Mbappe was playing in it.
Yeah, well, he was in Madrid. I just
But
didn't
he was
want
most
Messi to
likely
win.
yeah.
I obviously Messi. I think very realistically, people can argue that he's a GOAT, but
Yeah,
I have to
It
say
just-
Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
I would
you
say
can,
Messi
You can
also,
definitely
yeah.
make an argument, but
We're
man,
tied
the-
to you gotta break it, man.
yeah. The vibes
Come on.
are just like God.
It's 2-2 right now.
It's
It's Ronaldo versus Messi.
Yeah.
You can break
I'll
it.
go with Messi.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
don't
safest
want to
one.
go
That's the
beyond
safest one.
It goes beyond
Ronaldo's just
football.
better looking. So Ronaldo's got a lot going on.
I think it also goes beyond football, right? You see also the personalities of the
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
I mean,
the
Messi's
where-
like a little bit of an awkward ass dude.
Yeah,
bro. He's
he's
a little bit
super
like,
awkward.
But like,
he's
you know,
definitely a little like,
I don't know, with Ronaldo, then moving to Saudi
He's not
Arabia.
like really the flashy
Yeah,
thing,
he's
so I
not.
think I'm giving it to
He's
Messi.
just-
for
Which is a
that
good thing.
reason.
Which is
he'll
why I'm
go
going
there,
yeah.
he'll play, and he'll go home.
You've
He
seen
seems
those
like the type of dude to
videos?
just go home, watch TV after a game.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos of him like taking photos with like models or like women celebrities?
Messi, yeah.
Messi always just standing like this on the side.
I think like
it's
Messi-
compilation. Like he puts his
Messi-
hands in his pockets.
He goes home and watches TV. Ronaldo goes home and like freezes himself for the night. And then he
I shouldn't age.
he like defrosts in the morning and stuff like that.
He's a big fan of that. What is that tea, bro? Yerba mate.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's
It's
how
not
he's strong.
Indian, right, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's South American.
South
a lot of
American,
them
yeah.
have it.
Messi is like a big. I think he owns
Yeah.
a stake in a
But
company.
dude,
and
there
stuff.
was this fucking footage, okay, of Argentina after they won the World Cup, and I'm referring to this one video. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It was a drone. It was drone
Oh,
footage.
yeah, yeah.
It almost looked like it was AI, bro.
Right.
Like the entire place was shut down.
Right.
And there were just
You
there
mean
was
in
only
Argentina?
yeah,
Okay,
and there was
okay.
during during the parade.
only people on the streets,
Yeah,
even
of
on the
course.
highways, and there was just people. It was insane, bro.
I mean, it's
He's like
Argentina.
a god,
That's
bro.
that country is like
no, I know,
manic
but
for
just
football.
I was, you don't realize the impact of it sometimes, but
No, but you
I said
crazy.
something wrong.
No, not
Messi
all.
for sure. I think
Oh, yeah.
right now for sure.
You didn't say yours.
He did.
I
Ronaldo.
said Ronaldo.
You said Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Adi likes the flash.
I like the
That's
Flash.
Yeah, a little. Yeah,
He
like
also
the-
he's given back to his community so much, bro. Like when he goes to this city, I don't think Messi has done that. in the same way.
They all have.
Yeah, they all have. Man.
They do a lot.
What he's flashy about?
Fucking Ronaldo is sold out
So
and
you don't
gone
know.
to.
You don't know Messi's done it.
He's
bro.
playing
That's
for
the
Al
thing.
Nassr.
And where is
You
Messi's
can
hide?
hide behind that.
Inter
bro.
Miami is better off than Al Nassr.
Not at all.
No way,
The reason
bro.
he went to the MLS is because if you play in the MLS, you get a deal where you,
Yeah,
can,
you can-
buy a team for cheaper, which is what he'll do.
I mean, these are all smart
Yeah.
moves, no?
But look, this is
They're all
at
gonna
the
make-
end of your
Yeah,
career.
they're going to
bro.
do it.
Come
That's
on,
what I'm saying. You can't say Ronaldo's chasing money and Messi is playing for the love of the game.
Yeah,
Fucking-
yeah.
I'm not saying that.
No, I wasn't even getting into that argument.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying that they're both doing. Messi wants to stay in the game for as long as possible.
Who's
Ronaldo,
bro? Yeah.
Who's your NBA goal?
Michael Jordan,
Of course. Okay.
whatever.
Is there another
I
answer
think.
here?
Yes.
Jay?
I mean,
You'll go LeBron?
I would definitely go LeBron. I think there's 100% arguments on both sides.
Right.
And after watching Last Dance, I mean, who
Yeah.
can kind of flat out say LeBron?
yeah.
I still think it's LeBron, but like I respect the Michael choice also.
But I think, yeah, his LeBron, apparently his stats are higher than Michael Jordan.
I think just because of longevity, because LeBron's
Right, he's
been
40
playing,
plus or something
He's
now.
40, bro, and he's
That's
dunking on these
He's
20
killing
year
it.
olds.
He's get playing.
Bro, he's playing with
killing
his
it,
son.
bro.
How is Bronny playing though? That's the next
He's
question.
good,
He's
man.
apparently.
You know,
I mean,
you-
he gets
he had a
quite
slow
a bit.
start.
He gets a few threes.
Yeah, he gets a few
I
threes,
wasn't
few
saying that, but
layups.
I've been.
He gets
I'm
quite a bit of
hearing-
hate.
Yeah, he gets quite a bit of
I
hate.
mean, he should not be there. Like, very
No,
realistically,
you
he
know
should
what,
not be
dude?
there.
You know what?
He-
It is obviously, I think LeBron has given enough to the game
Yeah.
to warrant playing with his son, bro. Like, I mean, LeBron is as good as any G League player. Fair enough.
What is G League?
Like, it's like the
Second
lower league of
division.
the NBA.
So you're saying Bronny is.
Bronny's in the G League
Yeah,
and NBA.
I mean,
He's on
I
a
guess.
two-way contract.
Okay.
So he
Oh.
plays in like the end minutes of a game
Fair
or
enough.
something, bro. I mean, look,
He's not. Oh, he's not starting five.
He's
No,
no.
not
He's
even
no.
close.
He's
Okay.
young. How young is
He's
he?
pretty young, and he had a heart attack last year. So to be
He
able to
is
do what
more.
he's doing right now
Which
is
is
pretty cool,
actually
man. Like,
insane, bro.
He's a
and
young guy who had a heart
yeah,
attack.
and
He
dude,
was
he's dropping
playing-
like 32 points in like G League games and stuff. He's not a bum. Like he's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
bad
for sure.
He maybe doesn't deserve to be on the Lakers in the NBA, but I mean LeBron's his dad, bro.
For
I
this
think it's just
story-
cool. I don't think any other sport has.
Yeah, it's cool.
You know, but even individually, I think LeBron's won a ring with 3 different teams. LeBron has played against some of the best offenses to ever play the game of basketball, and I don't know. There's
How
just a
long
lot.
was Jordan's hiatus when he went to?
2 years?
2 years.
something like that.
Has
But then he came back and went
Then he
3
won,
back.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
fuck. I mean,
That's
it's
the one
crazy,
thing
bro.
about Jordan is
Bro, he
that
just, like,
doing
left for
those
2 years and came
3-peats
back.
twice is crazy, man.
Yeah,
and
it's
watching the
insane.
last
It's
dance, you see how they talk about him.
I know. Yeah,
but
yeah.
LeBron longevity, he's the scoring leader now, also because he's played
all
so
time
long.
NBA scoring leader. And if you look at any major basketball stat, he is in the top 10, if not the top 5.
But
So points, rebounds, assists.
Okay.
He is in the top
In terms of
steals.
personality,
Top
who are
10,
you
top
picking?
10. You're saying.
He is in the top
Top
10 of every significant
Correct,
stat
stat.
in basketball.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro. Like, I think they were doing a comparison on how long someone would have to play to beat LeBron's record. It's absolutely insane.
Right.
It's absolutely insane. It's quite crazy.
Can this? I don't know anything about basketball. So can LeBron ever play with his kid or against his kid?
He's playing with this kid.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
playing
they're
with
the
his
same
kid.
team?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
who Bronny is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know they were
So
the same
I
team.
think that he's gonna play with the younger kid as well, and then
Bryce.
leave. He might not.
Is the younger
he
kid
might.
playing?
The younger kid is playing basketball in high school.
Okay.
He needs to do college for 1 year,
Right.
and then maybe he won't be on the same team,
Right.
but he'll definitely play on the same court. I think so.
I have a
so.
feeling
Imagine
that
all
I think
three
if he
playing
plays
together.
with both
Yeah.
his kids, bro, like
I think
that's
if the Lakers
insane.
take him and all three come on on the court at one point,
Yeah.
I think they'll do that
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Dude, I'll tell you
Just
what,
for
yeah,
the
just for the
legacy.
legacy.
Just to make a movie.
Dude,
Just to make
I
a
think like
moment.
if Giannis can get his dumb fuck brother into the NBA, like both of his brothers into the NBA,
Giannis' surname is pronounced how?
Antetokounmpo,
Antetokounmpo.
something like that. I
He
don't
got
know.
his younger brother into the game.
He
I'm not
got both
sure.
his younger brothers, bro. Milwaukee, like he owns Milwaukee, bro. He's
yeah.
How
like
is it pronounced? And isn't it Antetokounmpo?
Yeah, I thought it was anti something.
It's Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
He said it so confidently.
I mean, hey, look, I was just saying what I heard.
Dude, when I went to Greece last year, Giannis is everywhere.
He's
dude.
everywhere, bro. He's
a
the
god.
greatest export since like the mythology. You know, like it's crazy, bro. Like, but he, you know what? I think after LeBron's like peak, he's not in his peak anymore. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
I think it's given, you see how talented LeBron really was, because now you see all the stars across the NBA. For like 10 years, it was just LeBron.
No, LeBron is still dropping like 30
he still
plus
is,
games,
but
bro. He's incredible.
getting injured a little more frequently. He's
Taking more breaks.
missing games.
Yeah.
Do you know that this year was the first year that he has not averaged 25 points in
No,
the
I didn't
NBA?
know that.
After 20 plus years, he is at 24.9 because he missed like 17 games at the end.
Oh, so you'll get there.
No, he can't. The season's over.
Oh, season's over.
So it's
So
like
just this season.
just this season, but he had averaged 25
per game, huh?
plus
Right.
like throughout his last 20 plus seasons.
Do we have
So,
any
like,
other sports to ask? Do you watch
Ask
any
F1,
other sports?
F1.
F1?
No.
Okay, this is a
Today's a race.
yeah.
Today's the-
This is
it's
a
a
GOAT
heated
F1
one.
driver.
GOAT F1 driver is very tough because I've seen many documentaries on Ayrton Senna. And I think it was something special, the way people talk about him and the way he raced. It was pretty intense. I mean, a lot of my knowledge, Rush, I look at Niki Lauda and also again, reading a little bit about
Yeah.
him. Great film.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, great movie,
Yeah.
man.
And then in the time that I'm seeing Hamilton and I'm seeing Verstappen. Verstappen's insane.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
insane.
I mean,
bro.
he's really,
Yeah,
really good. Schumacher, how can I forget that?
Yeah.
You can't forget Schumacher, you know. I mean, so I don't know how to go with GOAT, man, to be honest. It's so tough.
Yeah.
I think, again, as you said, right, it's a generation thing.
It's a generational thing. Yeah,
It'll
this
always
is-
be. That's why yours is LeBron, there'll be Jordan, these things.
Yeah.
Sure.
Jordan,
I'm
these things
sure
I'm
like in the
Jordan fans.
future it'll be
Yeah.
I mean actually Luka
Magic.
yeah.
Like
Let's
currently,
see.
it's the Verstappen generation. Maybe that's going on.
I want
and-
Lando, though.
Yeah, and
I think
Lando.
Verstappen
possibly
hasn't
Lando now.
won
Yeah.
enough to be
To get
considered
there.
a GOAT yet.
No,
He's on-
yeah,
he's
he
won
hasn't.
4.
Yeah.
You got to do like
He's won 4, right?
He won
no,
4.
he's won 3. No,
3 championships.
you got to
4.
do like 4 plus.
I think it's 4.
Then saying
four.
four, yeah.
He's done 4.
4, right? 4 was the last, yeah.
Dude, I think you got to do like 4 plus to be even
He's done
considered.
4.
So
He's reached
maybe.
that. But he can't be. I
How
know what you're
much?
saying.
How much
maybe,
did Vettel get? 4 only.
4.
Oh wow, that's
but Hamilton is what, 8?
7.
7.
Seven.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't really. But
Well,
unofficially 8, right?
No. It's 7. It's 7.
A lot of people
Let's
like
not-
to
let's
say
not
that.
talk about Abu Dhabi
You watched the
2021.
2021 race.
the one where Verstappen won his first.
Yes.
yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of people
There
kind
was
of,
something there, na?
they let all the
sure.
cars unlap themselves, which was a made-up rule
Which
on the
was
spot.
what Michael
Yeah.
Massey did, because of which he got suspended
He
for the
got
next
fired, I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, but look, it is what it is.
I'm fresh to F1, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's the show on Netflix that
Right,
got
to
me
see.
into
Yeah,
it.
so I think
Yeah.
all of us.
Me
also.
too, yeah.
And so now I'm really I like Lando
Yeah.
currently, and I'm enjoying McLaren,
Yeah.
and they're doing pretty well.
they're doing well this year.
Yeah.
I don't-
Verstappen does something with the car. I don't think that anybody can.
Yeah.
That car might not be great, but the guy really pushes
He
it.
pulled
and
off
takes
the
it.
pole
Number one,
yesterday.
he's
yeah.
taken pole.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? If his teammates generally do really bad
Yeah.
against him, and that's not because they're bad drivers. In fact,
because
it's the
of the
opposite.
setting of the
They-
car.
The
yeah,
car
you've
set up
seen
for
that,
match.
right?
saw that.
Yeah.
That Albon interview, if you've
Yeah, I
played
saw
any
that.
of the video games,
So yeah.
they basically say that the settings of the car. You ever played like COD, for example? You know where you turn up the sensitivity on your controller,
Sure.
For the
in
cursor.
even a little bit of a movement takes you from here all the way to here.
Yeah.
And you just have to move by
So
this
they
much.
do it for
For him,
Max.
the car is tuned to him and his sensitivity and his movement in the car. So they just physically cannot keep up. Like mentally, they can't keep up with the amount of
Sure, the way.
preciseness that they have to.
But they can't set the cars up separately.
Yeah, I was going to
why
ask
do
that.
that?
I'm
Yeah.
also, what is
I
that?
think it's designed that way. This is what he was saying. Like the entire car is designed to be a very sensitive, responsive car. So obviously they can damp it down for themselves individually. But the car as a whole is built for him. Like the past 10, I mean not 10 years, sorry, like
6
the
years.
past how many ever years he's been the first driver.
Right.
The car has been built for him and his strength and his style. So
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, a few goats outside of sports. Okay, like goat food.
ooh.
Give a QZ.
अब आएगा असली मजा.
Chalo, goat Indian food.
Kashmiri.
Ooh, nice.
I think that's really something. But I mean, I love Kashmiri cuisine.
Huh.
how can you write off Rajma Chawal? How can you write off a great paratha with ajwain and thodi si lal mirch and namak? How can you write off a Malabari paratha, that lacha paratha?
I should have eaten breakfast.
With like South Indian, with South Indian, stew. How do you write off rasam? How do you write off an idli? And you can't. It's not possible to choose one.
That's true.
Chole bhature. Kya baat hai yaar?
Okay.
This is just India.
Yeah.
This is just like primarily North India also. There's so much
No,
more.
I've gone to South. I mean, I did
Lots of South.
Who is your GOAT actor, Bollywood and Hollywood?
That's tough, bro.
I mean, yeah, sure.
How do you write off X?
Having said that,
You're taking advantage of that because we can't give you a shot right now.
बहुत मुश्किल है ये. Okay, I'll go with Hollywood first. I
Yeah.
think Daniel Day-Lewis,
Nice.
De Niro, DiCaprio is just phenomenal also. Pacino.
How about this? I'll make it a little easier for you.
Okay.
How about you give us your goats of like the new generation? Because I know you probably cannot pick. I mean,
From
it's
the
not
old,
fair.
yeah.
From all the names you've given, I don't even want to make you pick.
Yeah.
So how about someone who's new, like who's like fresh on the scene right now?
Is DiCaprio new?
No, come on.
Timothy is new.
I knew
that's
you were
who-
gonna go there.
So that's who I had in mind. I think
Yeah.
Austin Butler.
Really?
I think he's a great actor.
Austin Butler is
I think he's a great actor.
He
He's
hasn't let go
I
his
think
accent
he's.
still,
I think he's. But how good of an actor is he, bro? Then like, I mean, I think he's doing some really
He's
cool
a
shit.
great actor and he's making some really interesting choices.
Yeah, he's like an
All of them
artist
are,
actor.
yeah. Look at them. I saw Apprentice the other day
Yeah.
on the flight to Augusta. I went to the master. That
Like new school, yeah. Like
Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan.
Who's Sebastian
What a
Stan?
performance.
He's Trump in the movie.
He's playing Trump.
Who's Sebastian Stan?
Sebastian Stan is the Winter Soldier.
Oh
man.
fuck!
Bucky
Bucky.
Soldier,
yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, he's great.
Dude,
You know,
in
Trump's
I've heard
playing
it's
Trump.
insane
In
performance.
what?
In the film called The Apprentice, it's basically Donald Trump's rise.
Oh,
it's called
The
it's-
Apprentice.
It's, okay, yeah, this is the TV
Yeah.
show.
It's
Okay.
called The
Yeah.
Apprentice, but it's his rise. It's how he made it. And you see his performance. He is not imitated Trump, but he's gotten his mannerisms, which he is that
They
person.
put a wig and shit and prosthetics or something.
Yeah, not prosthetics. There are no
Really?
there are barely any prosthetics. I think there might be just the correct amount.
Yeah.
The hair must have obviously been done
Sure.
on something.
Yeah.
But his performance, it's that guy has studied him and he's gotten it out where it's
Crazy.
like, wow, it comes and he's there.
Yeah.
You know, that guy is brilliant. Even the Succession ka actor who's also in it.
Mark Strong.
Mark Strong.
Not Mark Strong,
No,
what's
Jeremy,
his name? Jeremy
Jeremy
Strong,
Strong.
sorry.
Jeremy Strong again in that film.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And these guys, they're such great actors. Kieran Culkin, look at him.
Did you watch A Real Pain?
I haven't seen A Real Pain. I was seeing him in Succession.
You saw that
I saw
movie.
it.
You liked
I
it, no?
thought it was okay, dude.
Even I thought it was okay.
I thought his performance was strong. I thought Jesse Eisenberg was really good in that movie.
Yeah.
Underrated. He
Jesse
directed it.
Eisenberg
Kind
is
of
good in
plays the
everything,
same
bro.
like character.
But he wrote and
the
directed
whole-
this movie. It's like
Oh, okay.
it was based upon him thinking about his grandmother in Poland or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Interesting movie. I saw Mickey 17.
I saw Mickey 17.
Yeah.
Oh, how was it?
Robert Pattinson, interesting guy.
Yeah, a good
Bro,
performance.
amazing.
Super
I love it.
performance.
And the I love his Batman.
Right.
We said I was
The
talking to you
Batman
about
is
this. His
amazing. And
Batman
then
is like one of the
The
best.
movie
bro.
Good Time. Have you seen Good Time?
Of course.
Yeah,
What a
Safdie
movie, bro.
brothers.
What a banging
Oh my
movie.
god, insane performance. Yeah, incredible.
He's new. Would you say he's new still?
He's like one
He's
of the
still
bigger
kind
stars.
of new mid. Robert Pattinson could still be considered
He's
new.
new. He's new.
Is he new?
Nah,
As in, like, he's
not
now an
really
A-lister.
new, but-
He's now an A-lister.
Sure.
You know,
okay,
who is
yeah.
the guy who was in A Fault in Our Stars? Was he the
Oh,
same
he
guy in
dropped
Baby
off,
Driver?
dude.
Ansel Elgort.
He
Got-
dropped
bro,
off.
No,
I think
he
he
did
had like
West
a lot
Side
of.
Story. He's
He had a lot
amazing.
of-
He had a lot of allegations.
He had
and shit
allegations against
him.
him.
Oh, he
which
did?
was- Yeah.
He was
I didn't know
dropped
that.
super hard, bro.
What happened with him?
Low key, he was dropped.
He got like sexual assault allegations right before West Side Story came out. So even in all the press for West Side Story, he wasn't
Yeah,
there.
that was my
there.
favorite one.
And
of
then he
his.
did one TV show. I forget what it was called, but he did a TV show for 2 seasons where he played like a detective, and after that he's done nothing.
Oh.
Who I think is really
dude,
cool.
You know who I fuck with a lot is Miles Teller, bro. I feel
Yeah,
like he needs to be
Teller.
in like a lot
Yeah.
more shit, bro.
Yeah,
Talking
Whiplash.
Whiplash is so sick, dude.
The DOP of Whiplash was a DOP on Monkey Man.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty
Whoa. Bro, that's a legendary DOP, man.
Yeah. That's wild, bro.
I can't sitting here with you thinking about Monkey Man, there's a cameo in that movie which they haven't seen the movie, so I don't want to spoil it.
You keep saying this. I don't know.
Bro,
who-
it
No, say
blew
it,
my
it's fine.
like.
No. I actually do want to
No,
watch it. So
no.
at some point
Yeah.
I'll watch
You're
it.
talking
I'm
about
sure we can
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
cut from you.
Wow, dude.
To watch it in our
Okay, tell
studio.
me.
Oh, one last
what
one.
cut you want from me? Watch it. You have more knowledge than I do.
One last one is Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, dude.
I'm going to watch
He's coming
Sinners
out.
maybe today.
Yeah,
Sinners?
Have you seen it already?
No, I haven't.
I saw the fucking trailer, bro.
Trailers.
Supposed to be
Trailers amazing.
insane.
We gotta watch 2 trailers then with these boys. We gotta do Naked Gun and we gotta do Sinners.
The other guy I want to give a shout out to, who I think is the new generation action, like new star. Like I haven't felt a star quality in a while.
Hold
Glenn
on.
Powell.
Yeah, I was going to.
Oh,
that's
dude,
Glenn
yeah.
Powell.
solid.
Yeah.
Solid
Have you
star
seen
quality.
Hitman?
I'm not
Have you seen
understanding.
Dude,
Yeah.
Hitman was such a fucking
I think he's written
funny
it. I think he's
concept,
written
bro.
it also
Has he?
himself. I think so.
partly, yeah.
Really?
And it looks like as though a guy has written it for himself to actually
Yeah.
explore himself. For
Yeah, because
karte
he can
hi.
do all of that shit, bro.
Yeah,
You should really
yeah.
watch
I've
Hitman.
seen Hitman.
No, you remember.
what's
you'd seen
Glenn
not
Powell?
the bald
Glenn
one.
Powell.
The
He's
bald
in
one.
Top
No,
Gun
no, the
Maverick.
bald one, not the
bald one.
In Top Gun Maverick, he's the cocky guy. He's the young, basically the young ice man.
Yeah.
He's in anyone but you.
Yo,
He
I was
in-
watching. So speaking of Iceman, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it looks like-
do you know in Entourage season 1 where there's
Val
that?
Kilmer.
Yeah, exactly. You know the Sherpa who was, who you remember Entourage
yeah,
season
yeah.
1 where the
Sherpa.
Sherpa who gave them the weed in the first season
Ha.
Yeah.
is Val Kilmer.
Yes.
Did you know that?
I forgot
That's
completely.
crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's
forgotten as
insane, man.
R.I.P. dude.
But he
That's
also
lovely.
had like a really small role in Dark Knight Rises where Bane just fucking thumps his
Glenn
head into
Powell.
the keyboard.
Yeah.
I think he's been around for a while. He's also been in Spy Kids 3.
3. Yeah, as a kid,
Yeah.
and he was in Set It Up.
Yeah, Set
The
It Up also a
rom-com.
great movie. And
Twisters.
Sydney Sweeney.
Anyone but you. I said
Anyone
that.
but you. Yeah. Glenn Powell is up there right
Yeah.
now, man. For
Okay,
sure.
good Bollywood.
Yeah,
That's
Bollywood.
left. We're not gonna.
Amongst the new people,
You can do both. You can do
You
both.
can do an easy out would be just say my dad or my mom, but you can't do that.
but I have to believe it also, right? No, they can't. They know that they're good, so I can crack that joke if they want. And yeah, I like Ranbir. He's very charming and he has that star quality, straight up.
Yeah.
Having said that, I think all of them that are there,
bro. Now you're just.
You want to break your sober?
I'm going to say Mr. Bachchan. I'm going to say Dilip Saab.
Sure.
Even though it's not my generation, though Mr. Bachchan was, I think Govinda, phenomenal. And Kangana Ranaut, no matter what that may sound like.
Oh,
to
that's
people.
That's a
okay.
good-
But that
Interesting
is, she
pick,
is
yeah.
a phenomenal actor.
She's cool.
If you see her in Queen, if you see her in Tanu Edge Manu too, that double role is one of the most amazing double roles that I've ever seen.
Wow.
The climax is her against herself, and
Oh,
that's
shit.
really a performance.
Queen. Queen is
Queen
one of
is
those
a
movies
great
that I
See
go
Tanu
back
Edge
to.
Manu too. It's a double
I've
role.
seen it. Really good.
And seriously up there. So yeah, I can't go with one because when you look at Govinda, there is no camera, and these guys
Yeah.
used to play. From what I hear from the stories that I've heard of what used to happen on sets, there'd probably be no written scene, just a basic idea, and there would be like Kuch Karo, and all these guys, Kader Khan, Shakti Kapoor, Govinda, my father, Satish Kaushik. Let's add a G to all of them.
That's a nice one.
All they used to come up with stuff which I don't think anybody in this generation I've seen that yet. With a bunch of people together. I mean, there are people that are brilliant. I've loved Gaurav Adarsh in White Tiger.
Yes, man.
Superb.
Vinayak worked on Kho Gaye Hum Kaha.
Yeah, nice. He's really good.
He's probably one of the coolest new
do you think
talents
there's
out
less? Do you think there's less room to experiment and interpret the script because now the directors and stuff are so prominent that you kind of don't want to go against that? Is that also something that is considered, that the young kids don't want to break out of the mold maybe that has been set by all these guys?
I don't think so. I think Ananya's choosing some really interesting films.
I just saw.
And I think she's doing really good work.
I just saw that some lawyer.
Kesari.
or something. Yeah,
Kesari's
okay,
released.
yeah,
She's playing a lawyer and she's gotten good reviews though. I'll only talk about the stuff that I've seen and the kind of, she's doing both.
Yeah.
Kind of mainstream but I'm seeing her experimenting with stuff. Vikram's film
Control.
Control. she's taking that chance, and that's great.
Yeah.
You know, so I think people, it's a choice, and she's doing really well. You know, you take it. I mean, at the end of the day, if she's doing a different kind of a film, it'll be a different zone that you'll have to take. If you're doing Rohit Shetty or like, you know, like, I mean, they all have their own vibe, right? There'll be a farcical film. I can't suddenly just experiment in like a real zone. I can probably experiment in farcical. So I think there are different ways to play a character, but you have to stay with the genre and the tone of the film.
Sure.
That's
You know, otherwise it won't work. So
Have you ever done a explicitly comedic role?
yeah, I did a film called Tere Bin Laden, Dead or Alive,
Okay.
Yeah.
where I play a white guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
you're
show you.
white.
I'm white. I play an American CIA agent called David Do Something.
Okay.
So I had shaved all my hair off.
I'm
Okay.
gonna find this shit.
Literally shaved it. I'll show you some photographs from my phone actually.
Please do.
And they put you in makeup and stuff to like, make you like
Vikram
her?
Gaikwad, God rest his soul in peace, he passed away, but he did one of the most insane makeup jobs ever.
Let's see.
That's.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That
bro.
doesn't look like you at all.
Yeah, that was like
is
dentures and all.
insane. Oh shit, dude.
And so he was David Dusan. I'm gonna get your dead Osama bin Laden. So that was the guy, and he comes to India disguised as a Punjabi film producer. So there's another get-up of him, and he comes as David Chadda. So it was
then
these
you're a
two
white
people-
man
so I'm a
being
white,
brown.
I'm
Bro,
actually a
that's
brown
some,
man.
that's some Tropic Thunder shit. That's crazy, bro.
That's literally Tropic Thunder.
guy.
That's insane. That's sick.
So
That's
there's
sick.
a whole sequence where there's a knob in my neck, and he turns from that American accent into a Punjabi. You know what I mean? I mean, it was crazy, spoofy, insane, over the top, extra stuff.
Is that fun? Like, that's
It was. I had a
really
great
fun,
time
yeah.
on that.
That feels like a fun set.
That's
to
like
be
a
on.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun because I really didn't have to think about anything, and I was just doing anything on set. As both those characters. So it was quite
Sick.
easy. Felt nice, not easy, but it was interesting.
So a question that we've started to ask all the actors who come on is, what's one role that was offered to you but you turned down, or what's one role you auditioned for that you didn't get? Like, what's one role you almost played?
Audition to bahut sare hain bhai.
That you really
Like you
regret,
almost
like
really
you miss
would
out
want.
on.
Yeah, I don't want to name them.
Fair
One
enough.
of them. Come on.
I don't know. There are many reasons I don't want to name them.
Sure, of course.
But I'll tell you all after we're done. Yeah. There's some legendary ones.
You know, speaking of double roles, Michael B. Jordan's doing a double role in
Sinner.
Sinner.
Bro, are they paying you or what, bro?
I just saw the trailer. He's like, fuck, I didn't even know this movie was out, bro.
Oh yeah, one director that you want to work with.
Steven Spielberg and Martin Scorsese.
Those are good answers.
Okay. No, that's Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, Quentin Tarantino.
I think we can make it happen also, huh?
Yeah.
They watch the show religiously.
We manifest.
Quentin Tarantino watches that
There's no
show.
need to laugh that hard, Nandini, please.
Why do you think Jay doesn't wear socks, man?
Why is that?
For Tarantino.
Sorry, does Tarantino not wear socks?
No, he loves
He likes
feet.
feet.
Is he a feet puglu?
Yeah.
I learned this term. Somebody says feet puglu. Like somebody who likes feet.
In every movie of his, there's a shot of like the attractive female lead of the movie barefoot, and he like either stay on it or zoom in.
Inglourious Bastards.
She dances, Uma Thurman dances barefoot.
Barefoot,
with that song.
yeah.
Inglourious Bastards, she has to take off that shoe.
Right.
In Once Upon a Time in
I'm
Hollywood,
just finding
What a
this
scene
out.
that is.
Margot
Yeah,
Robbie
great fucking scene, bro.
is sitting in the movie theater and then decides to put her bare feet right on the seat in front of her, so it's
Right.
just in frame for 30
Nice.
seconds. And then Margaret Qualley does it in the car. Their feet are always
You know,
in shot.
I was watching a reel from HST where you guys did an episode without me, and you were talking about adolescence, right? And how the fucking
Have you watched it?
fingerprint thing.
That boy.
What?
That boy from that show.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
he's
Oh,
good.
he's
good.
amazing. Unreal actor.
Yeah. So
unreal actor.
yeah.
Never acted before.
So
Great
that
show.
was like boring as fuck to watch.
Yeah.
And like I haven't seen it, but
Adolescence was boring for you?
it was boring for
There
him.
was one
Boring
scene
for
I
you.
was referring to where I was like, the one shot didn't add anything for me.
You're talking
in
about
the story.
between the psychiatrist and him?
No, I was talking about the scene
fingerprint,
where he's getting his
thing.
fingerprints done.
Okay.
And because it's a one take, they cannot cut it out. So
Right.
it's like a 3-minute scene of just all his fingerprints being done.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Whereas in other situations, they use the camera damn effectively to show some other thing happening. Here they just like it
Yeah,
felt
just to like
lazy.
build,
to me.
build tension,
so
like
you're
the
saying
Inglourious
lazy.
Bastards.
In defense of this,
I know people are like, you have to feel the emotion of the.
It's
Bro,
like
you have to do you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Simple.
No,
After
like
one
it's
finger
supposed
print, I
to be
felt
like
it.
a grueling experience to watch, and you're like, because time is not moving fast when you're sitting and watching.
Do you know which
Yeah.
scene was grueling? When he's being stripped.
I haven't seen it yet. bro.
Oh.
That's hard.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I'm not gonna watch it though. It's not something I'd watch.
Anyway, why did you bring it up?
There
I brought it
might
up
be
because-
there might be a time that you might
Because
feel like,
yeah, sure, definitely.
that happens. It's
No,
okay.
because that Inglourious Bastards scene where it felt like it went on forever, but they did it really well. Where he put up the 3,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that
Yeah.
That's an
tension
iconic
building.
scene.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
exactly. But like there's a way to do that, right? Obviously,
Yeah,
like
where
the
you-
tension
yeah.
that was built with that was crazy.
Even the first scene of Inglourious Bastard when he's at that family's house.
Yeah.
The tension in
wild,
that scene is
wild.
But
Crazy.
these
I didn't
scenes
drink milk for
require
like
that
a year
amount of
after that, bro.
tension. I don't know.
Sure. The once you watch the studio, they do like all their scenes are one takes,
Okay.
and they have an episode that's
Oh.
a one.
Have you guys seen?
They have an episode called The Oneer, which is one of the best episodes.
It's
I've
called The
seen.
Oneer.
It's called
and
the
it is,
Oneer, and it's about them trying to shoot a Oneer.
Oneer.
And
And
they
the whole
shoot it
episode is a
so
Oneer.
well.
Oh, that's
It's
hard,
so
man.
sick.
Even the bear has a one.
The
one
Bear.
shot.
Have you seen the
The
Bear?
bear
I've
has
seen
a
the Bear, but I have to
fantastic
get
one
back to it
shot.
again.
That
Where did you
episode-
stop?
I stopped first
First
season end, I
the
think.
second season is like one of the
Insane.
best seasons of TV, bro.
Yeah?
It's one of the best seasons of TV.
I'm sorry,
I
my
promise.
dad has messaged me some urgent work. I'm just gonna take a call.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But we can pause for you.
No. Continue. That's fine.
For the
Okay,
game.
well, let's prank Sid. He's
Let's
gone
prank
out.
Sid. Let's prank Sid.
We need
Let's
you.
prank Sid.
Yeah.
Dude, let me give you like
What
an
a bunch of
outrageous-
guys. He's
Wait,
got
one
a
second,
serious
one second.
message.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Huh?
Let's do this one thing where like I say something and it.
And you want me to
offends-
get offended.
And it offends the fuck out of you, bro.
No. If it's him, if he says something and you get
No,
offended,
that's too
that-
mean. What if it's
Bro,
actually an emergency? That's fuck.
Okay. What if?
What if?
No,
I think
when he comes
him
back,
getting-
can you
Why
give
do
him-
I have to be the
can you
dickhead?
give him shit for like leaving? Be like,
Huh?
yo,
No.
is this
What if
something
it's
I'll
actually,
do?
dude? Let's just stay away from Sid and move to someone else.
No,
in case it's an
man.
actual emergency.
It's not. Trust me.
Bro,
Banking on this, I'm down, bro.
No, let's okay.
Is there another kind of prank we can do that's not getting angry?
That's the most fun.
That is the most fun, but it's the most obvious. You're right.
Yeah,
But
it is.
we've never had a
You're
guest
the director,
do it,
bro.
We've never
What
had a
if-
guest
dude,
do
what
it
if you
to
fall asleep?
us.
No.
How is that possible? bro?
That's a great one. That's a real
I'll tell you. We will talk
Okay,
about
but-
some bullshit, okay? And then you on the side just fucking drift off, bro. And like you put your hand on the couch, just like,
How am I करता हूँ?
But he'll
Try
just read
करते
that
हैं.
as a joke,
Let's see how bad
bro.
it is.
no, we'll
No,
talk
I mean,
about
let's see how
some
bad I
interest-
am
we'll
at
talk
that.
about some
Let's see if I can
interest-
sell it.
We'll talk about some interesting shit. You join in, and then we'll take over.
Yeah. And then you guys.
And this happens also. Jay and I go off on our tangents, so it's believable.
Good.
We can talk about like we'll do sitcoms so we can actually ramble.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
cool.
when he comes in, let's talk about the greatest
And we'll say
sitcom
goat
pilot.
sitcom. Goat sitcom.
Pilot. Make it super specific.
Insane.
I'm telling you, all him getting annoyed. It will.
Of course
Be
it will,
way
bro. But
better,
on the
bro.
off chances some fucking shit
It's-
happened to
it's
him, that I
not
don't want to do it.
nothing.
Bro.
No, but I think
mom
even the
called him.
sleeping one is a little
It'll be fun.
pushing
bro.
it.
It'll be
It's
fun.
not
looking-
believable.
fresh.
It's not
if you-
believable.
I
if you just-
haven't looked sleepy.
If you just kind of like
No, I know what you mean. I get it.
Sure, it is. You're right. It's not believable. Okay.
Not believable.
So we just do the
we gotta
angry
get,
thing.
we gotta get him believable.
see, I suggest the angry thing. You said it was
Okay.
too easy.
How
Then
about
I
this? How about this? When Sid comes in, you.
Okay, how about- sorry.
You just take a call. You're like, it's been quite some time that I've been here. You guys arrived late also, and now with you gone and all, this is the amount of time I have, and you just start exiting the studio. Come on, we'll call it a prank as
No,
soon as
I know,
you leave.
fair enough.
I mean, that's chill.
Yeah,
That's
that is
chill.
Like actually go.
No, also there's another thing. I was just thinking, what if I talk about the mustache? I'm like, but yours is like, it's like quite a porn stash kind of vibe is going, and then you get offended.
Yeah, I was thinking.
And then I'm like, no, bro, but don't take it like that. And then we can trip. Then I'll get pissed off at one point, and you for getting offended.
Fuck
too good.
Let me play this for you. Like, dude, that's like kind of a porn stash. Do you like bang a lot of girls or whatever? And he's like, dude, my fucking girlfriend watches this show. Are you crazy? Don't.
No, yeah,
Let them cook. Don't do this.
तू सारे के सारे lines मत दे. Something like that. You can get offended on it,
I'll
bro.
do it.
I'm not gonna tell him, do you bang a lot of girls? All okay, bro?
All good.
No, it's like seriously.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, we were missing you, sir, man.
Yeah.
We were just talking about facial hair and what we should do. I like Jay's beard.
We want to get Jay in a
I
stash.
was just gonna say I don't want to shave. Like Aman's rocking the stash. He sometimes rocks a stash.
Yeah.
And all of
You know.
you have a stash.
Yeah.
He has a porn stash. Porn stash is vibe. You have a porn stash.
What do you mean, bro?
In fact, I think I have a porn stash and you have a little nicer
Mine's
stash.
like a nice. I've spent, bro.
It has a little Ron Jeremy-ish.
Ron Jeremy.
does have a little-
Ron Jeremy is the ugliest fucking porn star.
No, I'm not saying you look like. It's just the vibe of the stash.
You wanted to play a porn star.
Ron
on the
Jeremy
show,
has.
so-
He has
You know
one
what's
fucking
funny?
depressing.
You wanted to play a porn star
Yeah,
on
but
the show.
I'm
You
not.
literally want to play a porn star on the show. Now I say you don't have a porn star.
porn star is like the fucking creepiest guy, bro. Ron Jeremy.
I mean, that's
is the
kind of like,
creepiest guy.
you wanted to play it, bro.
I mean,
On
it
the
looks
opposite
kind of
side.
creepy.
Only because. I'm just kidding. He fucking looks like Omni Man, right? And so he can say all of this. No, that's fucked up, man. I don't like Monkey Man anymore, man. That's kind of fucked
I
up.
mean, that's fine. Don't get your panties in a twist.
Whoa, what's going on, dude?
Yeah. I mean, it's all good, bro. You know what I mean? Take it on the chin, like.
Yeah,
Bro, Aman,
stash
don't
that
get
you
so
have.
offended, bro.
No,
Like
it's
he's
fine.
just
Take it on
saying,
the
like,
chin.
Aman's
Don't
becoming
feel,
mopey now.
don't feel bad. I'm
No,
just.
I'm fine.
yeah, take it on the chin, grow a beard.
You introduce the game.
I introduced this.
Introduce the game, yeah.
No. What happened? What are you?
No.
No,
Are you
it's
feeling a little?
I'm a little, yeah, it's
Ah,
fine.
he's okay.
He's fine. He's fine.
I'm having sorry, man. Yeah. What the fuck, man? Ron Jeremy's kind of fucked up, dude. Sorry. I think he's kind of fucked up.
Bro, he
just fucking dude, just
Like,
relax.
he has, like,
I didn't mean it
allegations
like
and
that.
shit, dude.
No, I didn't.
It's kind of fucked up. He's like an ugly guy.
Yeah, but
Dude, calm the fuck
I
down,
think
bro.
Dude.
I think Aman's just gotten a lot of shots recently. So
Yeah,
he's
you know what?
he's
I'm
being a
gonna,
bit,
I'm gonna take. Like,
Oh, nice prank, huh, guys? I didn't get it,
I saw him in the middle a little bit. He was like,
you did get it. You did
When he went like your YouTube segment, I was like, oh. Okay.
that was damn good.
I don't really know what segment we have up next.
Oh man, it's nice. Good one.
That's sick. We were gonna say he gets angry at you, and then we thought that was played out.
Bro, especially if he was like, you
emergency,
just
like-
left the room for like 10 minutes, I'm done shooting and stuff, and left, he would have got damn
Okay,
scared.
Sid, if he
Yeah.
fell asleep, would you believe that?
If he fell asleep, no, yeah.
Well, you don't know. You
But
wouldn't.
this is the best thing I could do. This is the best one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I scolded by saying I'm gonna take a break.
You should have gone back.
Bro, when you went all like down and you were like moping, and I was like, "Fuck, bro, calm down, man. It's not such a bad thing."
When you brought up the allegations, that was key, bro. That was good.
Good. Nice.
I've never been able to be a part of a. Oh no, I have once.
Which one?
But I was the one getting offended.
Yo, shut up.
He was having expressions on his face because I was actually seeing him go. It was like awkward.
He was getting a little awkward.
Good one here, brother. Nice. That also. The graph was super. I was really feeling it. I was like, shit,
It was awkward for a little bit. It was a little awkward for a little bit.
In my mind, I was like, dude, you gotten a bit too comfortable, like dragging him like that. Man. I was like, it's only been an hour. Chill.
panties in the twist.
That was.
It is so sweet when he said you have a porn star. He's like, no, I think mine is.
Shit. Oh man, I'm so glad you didn't have an actual emergency. So that was in bad taste.
Guys, we're gonna play our favorite game. We love doing it when we have actors on. This is Imposters.
Woo.
The secret category is, what is the category?
Sports.
Okay, the category is
Oh.
sports. The secret sports person is. Okay, pass around the chit.
I really hope I'm not the imposter again, man. Fuck, I hate that shit, dude. Cool.
What's Do you wanna go first?
Sure. Thai.
Okay.
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 I can go. I'll go. Are we going like this? Like this?
Yeah.
You gotta stay with me on this one, okay?
Okay.
Parking lot.
What?
Like the parking lot.
Okay, cool. Move
Think
on.
about it.
Okay.
Think about it.
I'm gonna say golden.
Okay.
Interesting strategy, Aman. Very interesting strategy.
So explain to me. Okay, let's carry on. Let's figure this out.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out when we play.
Yeah.
Okay. Think about this. Graph.
That's fucking crazy.
That's graph.
That's not very.
I see what you're. Okay, I think I see what he's saying.
Yeah.
I think I see what he's trying to do. It seems like the kind of thing Sid would do. Okay, now you
Graph.
give us one word relating to this category.
You know the player, right?
Are you allowed to speak in this?
No, he's
just
not.
asking.
He's not. He's not
Just
allowed.
one
He's not
question.
allowed.
That's what I'm
He's
asking.
cheating. No. He's cheating.
I-
We can. Once you
Do I
answer,
know
we
the
can
player?
comment.
You know the player, right?
Interesting. I'm not gonna. White.
Oh,
White.
okay.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Is he?
Hold on. There is a jersey that is white.
Sure.
But why are we saying so much? We can't say all
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Okay. Let's do one more round of words.
Okay,
Sure.
I have a sneaky suspicion that he kind of got screwed and he got imposter on his first round.
How did you all fucking get
Yeah.
Why? What? I was just going. What was it?
It was.
You
You
wanna guess?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a player.
It's a
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
That's why I said
You know the player. I thought you were fucking with me.
No.
It's not a player.
It's a player.
Had to be a player.
Steph Curry.
Ah.
That's
Guys,
why I
you-
said thighs because you don't want to give
One
away
second.
too
Okay,
much.
so graph.
What is
I
graph?
parking lot?
Because
Parking
like
lot is
he
hard.
he shoot like the commentators every time he's like yeah he can shoot that from the parking lot.
See, mine was a bit of
Range
a.
is like I
didn't know
think
your-
you would have said that though. No, I
understand,
understand.
but
He
you
got
didn't-
screwed. He's the imposter.
Yeah.
Clearly, I lie very well. Clearly.
No, dude, it's so fucking hard to
because-
make
yeah,
these.
But let's play more.
Yeah, of
Now
course.
we play
That
more.
was
He
the
said
first
Thai because curry.
Yeah, I was
He
going to say
said-
Indian
Thanks
for
for that.
curry, but then.
Thanks, Sai.
What was graph?
Because
Sai, right?
Steph and Graf. That's why I realized it would
No.
do this.
Steph and Graf.
No,
does that
because
have
of
to
like
do with it?
mine was a
Steffi
little bit.
Graf,
Yes,
Steffi Graf.
Steffi Graf. It was a long one. Yeah. And then I would something very obvious like basketball or something.
White पे
Yeah.
तुम लोग को कैसे
Like-
लगा? अच्छा, how did you
White-
figure out I'm the imposter because of my
you took-
reactions to all
yeah,
of you?
you took
But
too
I
much
asked
time
you also, if you know the player, you're supposed to be like, yeah, I know it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what,
I thought you said white.
And I thought
I overthought the.
Yeah, you
white.
overthought-
I thought you were trying to get me.
Yeah, no, because also
I was and I did.
Aman
You got
Yeah.
it. So that's what I was asking. Are you allowed to ask?
Aman loves giving just enough of a hint so that the imposter, if they don't straight up bang on guess
Yeah.
the thing, I thought that's what
That
he was
was like
going to
his
say.
team-
Sorry,
his
sorry. He
teammate,
likes to
right?
give straight on.
He likes to give
Like
a
chicken, if he had
very
said.
obvious-ish hint
Huh.
so that the imposter, if they don't go along the lines of that, or if they go completely the other way, then
Then he
he's
knows.
the imposter. Yeah.
Ah, okay, got it.
It's a very sneaky tactic.
Right.
No, but it's also risky.
No, it is. Yeah, it's horror. It's
If
fucking
you-
annoying,
if,
bro.
If you,
like,
heard, if you heard Thai and Golden, you would
Curry,
get Steph Curry.
Thai
exactly.
क्या था? अच्छा, Thai curry.
but that's what I'm saying.
So then
he
that's
said
a
Golden
bad clue,
Sazik.
no?
It's
I said
just
golden
good enough.
Y'all
It's
did
just
y'all
good
were like,
enough.
huh?
No, Golden, everyone got.
Bro,
Yeah,
everyone got
didn't
it.
get
Sid took
Golden.
way too much time.
I got it, dude.
Yeah.
I thought you were the imposter.
Yeah.
He's the worst
Chal,
imposter
next
of
round.
all time.
Who?
Sid.
I hope I don't get it.
Okay, if I get the imposter again,
Chal, Jay, you'll start this round, okay?
Bro, relax now first.
Arey, just start now. It's given before we see the chits.
Said you can pick. This is imposter. The secret celebrity is.
go for it, bro. Can I guess the imposter now?
Yeah. Make a guess if you want, and we'll see if you're right. Him? Okay.
We'll keep him
Okay,
on.
we'll
We'll
see.
keep him on
We'll
the
keep him
radar.
on our mind, dude.
We'll keep him on the radar. Okay. Interesting.
I think it's him only.
No. I'm trying to start this off right, bro. I want to kick this off right. Let's say. Everything I'm thinking of is too obvious, bro.
Okay.
Dance.
I'm gonna say. Very obvious, very simple to start off. Attractive.
Hey, Aman.
Bro.
Aman.
Oh, because most celebrities are not attractive now.
Hey, Steve Buscemi exists, bro.
Paps.
Okay.
That's a nice one. I got it. I get it. And the fact that you didn't
The
is
fact
a
that
little
you didn't get it,
suspicious.
this is
It is a little
yeah.
suspicious that Aman didn't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Paps is a bit of a stretch, but okay.
No, it's not. It's
It's
not.
really
not.
not.
It's not. It's
The
not.
fact that you think it's a stretch
Sure,
is suspicious.
sure.
But go ahead.
Sand.
Great one.
Great one.
That's gonna be mine.
Great one. And I think he's right
And
about
I
it.
think
mean,
you are
Hey,
right
you
about
chill,
it.
huh?
I
You
think
chill,
you
huh,
are
man?
right.
Yeah, I'm on relax.
That's
I
a
tell you
great
what,
one.
that was got you.
Okay.
I got you. Let's
Yeah.
keep it vague as fuck.
We see
okay?
the vision.
Yeah.
Hips.
thing, bro. He heard dance inside him.
Well, you think who do you think it is?
Wait.
Okay, hold on. We have to do
one more round.
One more round.
We'll do one more round.
I'm counting on you guys. Really, I'm being like crazy vague. Okay, and we need to be crazy vague. Sunglasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Got it. And I was going to.
I'll tell you. I'll explain.
I know
I know you know. Okay. Cool.
I was
gonna say- I was gonna
I'm
say-
going the same way.
Okay.
I was gonna say that thing of this, but I'm gonna say something else now.
Yes.
Okay, it's kind of vague, but if you know, you know.
Okay,
Think
got
about
it.
this. Home.
Yeah. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Home.
समझ आया.
Thank
Got
you.
it. Sid, be fucking vague, bro.
Peaceful.
I know you know who it is. It's fine.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh,
Understood.
really?
Understood.
Dude, this guy is such a
Understood.
good actor.
Understood.
No.
Yeah.
I said I'm backing you here. I know what you're trying to do here,
I know
bro.
he knows.
Okay,
bro.
let's see. But I have a suspicion of Adi also. Let's see what he comes up
It's
with.
definitely Aditya, bro.
Aman, what did you say right now?
I said home.
Home.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you said peaceful.
Yeah.
Think about why peaceful.
I'm trying to.
Even
not an
but
obvious
don't
one.
spend too much time thinking about it
Okay,
either.
But you give yours.
Gut.
Okay. I don't know where you're going with
Okay,
it.
fine.
Yeah.
I've
But no,
gone
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
extremely meta deep.
Okay, cool.
No, it's fine. It's
Stay there. Let's see what I'm like very excited right now to see what he says. I hate being the imposter, bro. This is so much fun.
Yeah, it's so hard.
This is so much.
Desert.
Yeah.
Desert.
Yeah.
Because
Do you want to make a guess now?
Yeah, let's guess. I don't.
It's
know.
you, bro.
You make a guess, bro.
We
I
know
think it's you.
We know. Can we all say it's
Okay,
you?
wait.
started off by
Let's
saying
vote. Let's vote. Who do you vote for?
Huh?
Who do you vote as
I vote
imposter?
for him.
Adi, you?
Aman, bro.
I'll go you, Baba.
Aditya.
He understood too many of my references.
Bro, it's 100%.
Yeah,
Aditya.
Adi. Yeah.
That was sick, dude.
What is this?
That was sick.
Make a guess.
Okay, wait. You said dance.
Yeah.
There was sand.
Yeah.
There was.
He said sand.
I said attractive and home. He said peace and peaceful.
Peaceful was from. अच्छा उसको पहले बात.
I think that's what you meant.
Peaceful? What did you mean?
Like-
Wait, first guess.
Guess now.
Even I don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay, so it was.
I'll show him.
Show him. The reason it was peaceful is because her name starts with Zen.
Yeah.
That's too deep, bro.
I was backing
What
you.
even
That's
is-
too deep.
No, mine was also very deep, yeah.
But what was gut?
What is
Mine
guts?
is racket.
The guts of the rat.
It was too
Oh,
deep.
what?
I went-
That's, I didn't even know that's what it was
because
called,
the sunglasses is
So
from
what?
the poster of that film.
Yes.
She plays tennis in Challengers.
Challengers.
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses was from the poster.
Sunglasses from the
Yes,
poster.
yes,
yeah.
I was gonna say
Nah,
like,
that's
yes,
too.
That's
you would never get
crazy,
that.
bro.
home was because
Far from
far
home.
from home, homecoming,
Yeah,
no way
yeah.
home.
Oh, okay. That's good.
एक और के लिए
Yeah, it's fun. No, it's fun.
तुझे पकड़ा मैंने पहले.
The Paps thing. I know I started with attractive.
It's the
I
Paps
just don't
was
wanna
very
give it away,
like.
Well,
bro.
the Paps was because
But Aman, don't
she-
like. Yeah, sure.
she had that thing, right?
Yeah,
that she could do
Jen,
Jen,
yeah.
Jen,
Yeah.
This is Imposter. The secret movie is.
Sikander start, yeah.
It's gotta start off right with like just the right amount of like
A lot of
vagueness.
pressure starting.
Duck.
There is a lot of
Sorry?
pressure.
Duck.
Duck.
Ooh.
Duck.
Duck or duck?
Duck.
Duck.
Duck. Okay.
Quack quack.
I'm trying to be vague, okay?
Yeah, sure.
As an imposter, you have to be also, right?
Since too confident to be the imposter this round. He's too confident.
I know the
Tearjerker.
imposter.
Tearjerker.
Dear Joker. Okay.
Okay.
It's a gamble.
It is a gamble.
Co-stars.
Like in all movies?
No, like
My word was going to be ensemble. So now
Yeah.
but I'll say something else now because you said co-stars. I'm going to say iconic.
it's a little vague, man.
I was going to say ensemble, bro.
Okay, cool. Keep going.
Coldplay.
He's just bad at the game. He doesn't actually. I don't think he's the imposter.
I know what he's doing.
I got it. I think
Okay.
I
I think you get it. Yeah.
I think I'm somewhere there.
Don't hold it against him. Is what I'm saying.
Rock.
I don't get
Are you
that.
getting vaguely some idea as to what I'm saying?
I mean, I know the movie.
You know the movie, right? So think about what I said.
He yet didn't get the idea.
I'm gonna be honest. I know the movie. I have not seen the movie.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
same.
All you
Same.
need to know is know the movie.
Okay.
To actually
Oh, okay. I got it. No, I got it.
the first one and
I
the
got it.
second one. My first one was Duck.
No. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. I got the second one
Okay,
now.
sure.
I'm thinking about the. Okay. It's definitely Aman, bro.
Why, bro?
I think it's you.
Iconic
Yeah,
is fucking.
Okay,
like,
I'll
And
give it.
co-stars is very specific now.
bro, think about it, bro.
I'll give a
Okay,
specific.
okay,
I'll
sure.
give a specific one.
Okay, wait.
Death.
Okay. I just understood your Coldplay reference, by the way.
No,
I don't believe. I don't
No, I genuinely I do.
Take it, chalo, go give us something. Prove it to me that you know it.
Lamp. Cool.
Kinda. Let's see what Aman says.
Yeah,
He's
let's see, Aman's the other guy.
Bowling.
I'm not gonna. I haven't seen the movie. He's being too vague. He's being way too
How
vague.
am I being vague,
He said he
bro?
was gonna give a specific one.
Bowling.
He said he was gonna give a specific
Bowling.
one. Right? He said he was gonna give a specific one.
Okay, Sid.
He said death.
Bench.
Who said that?
Bench.
Bench.
Yeah. Wait. Have you not seen the movie either?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's our 2
Okay,
rounds.
that's a 2 rounds.
Wait, hold up. You wanna go third round because
We
it's
can go
pretty
third round.
inconclusive.
No, this is it's hard, yeah, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we give it away.
I mean, I'm ready to say it's Aman.
I'm ready to say it's Aman also.
I was
Yeah.
ready to say Aman.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
you
it's
know
Aman.
you know why I'm saying
Is it?
you?
It is, right?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not me.
It's not.
It's me. It's me.
Oh,
movie
thank
is
God.
you.
Oh, thank. Dude,
It's
wait.
me as well.
It's you as well?
It's me as well.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck? Dude, Vin, you
Vin, we had to expect it. We had to expect
Wait,
it.
I'm just happy I didn't get
I have a
it.
guess. I have a guess. I have a guess.
Don't
Hold on.
Don't take my guesses into
One
account.
second. Why don't you
Then.
wait? Why don't you guys write down what you guys?
I'll
think
just
it
say
is?
your guesses
Yeah,
out
that
together.
kind of threw me off, bro.
I'm feeling some like yellow something.
No, that's fine. Actually, now it makes sense that he could
said
have
you
also
you got
been
his
in.
guess.
Yeah.
Because he said duck, he said Coldplay.
But I was thinking,
I know why
initially
you
I was
said
thinking
Coldplay.
Hangover, but now I'm thinking, you've seen Forrest Gump, so it's not going to be Forrest Gump. And he said bench. I thought it was Big Lebowski, bro.
Yeah, that's why you went with bowling.
Yeah, because he said
Oh.
lamp. What is it?
It's wait. Why don't
No,
you guys?
yeah, you guessed that, you know
can
why
you
not.
guess?
Lamp. Coldplay, lamp.
He was very on board for
Yeah.
Coldplay.
He did well as imposter.
yeah. I actually didn't suspect him.
Yeah, neither did I.
Iconic is like a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iconic is a
I
I
sellout.
actually was going to say ensemble, and you said fucking this thing. I was like, fuck.
But bro, you know, we're too
Not
good at this game.
Hangover.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do
Okay,
this
what
one
is it?
more round, bro.
Co-stars?
No, he's gonna go.
I'll go ahead.
Co-stars is I'm not telling you.
Make a guess, bro.
Step
Chal,
up,
chal.
Step Up 3 or
No.
something.
No.
What is it?
It's
La
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 La Land.
Oh.
Oh my god, bro. What
We just
the
described
fuck?
the poster, bro. We just like Sid and I just went back and forth. He said rock, I said lamp, he said bench.
Wait,
Sky
you
full
said
of
duck
stars.
for like yellow, right?
I said duck because of Ryan Gosling goose.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I thought because of the color yellow, because it says
No.
yellow suit or something that he wears, which is very
no.
iconic.
He went very-
You
Oh,
have
she went
not
yellow.
seen the movie.
And
Alex.
then, and then my next one was it's Emma Stone. So
Oh,
I
you
was
said
wrong.
wrong.
Oh.
And I was gonna
But
say
even-
Mamma Mia.
even
Like
the
we
ones
were
that
just,
you didn't get it.
Yeah,
right?
we were just going
It was
back
a
and forth
musical
describing the
also,
poster.
Yes.
so I was gonna say Mamma Mia as a musical.
I thought everyone was imposter.
You were musical with Coldplay, right?
Sorry?
Coldplay was
Dude, we had
musical.
No.
Sky full of stars.
No.
Then what was
No,
it?
Coldplay was yellow, and I thought the yellow was an icon.
But Coldplay, I thought you were going with musical music.
bad at the game.
Yeah.
He's just bad. I thought City of Stars, bro. Sky full
City
of
of
stars.
Stars.
Sure, as long as the
Bro, none of you fucking knew the movie, bro. How was I supposed to guess it? Lamp was what, bro?
Lamp is in the
Yeah,
fucking
in the
trailer,
poster,
na? They're
yeah.
under a lamp.
They're dancing under the lamp now.
A street light. It's not
said-
a
I said-
lamp, bro.
said-
Oh my
But if
God.
you know
I
the
said
movie, you
street
know what
lamp.
Jay said.
I said street lamp.
No, you said
after.
lamp.
Did I?
Okay,
But
guys,
if you know the movie, you know, bro.
Yeah, exactly. yeah.
Before
But
we end
anyways.
the episode, Sikander, I don't know if you know, but we ask all our guests to leave something with us on this shelf. I don't know if you were told about it. Do you have an item?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what is your empty shelf
This is
item?
my bedside table ka Hanuman Chalisa.
Oh, sick.
So I just thought I'll give you guys one. I have a few.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
thought I'll give this.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much, man.
Thank
That's
you.
so
Jai
sweet.
Bajrangbali.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, Sikander, for sharing your morning with us. Guys, we're going to link everything of his in the description. Go show him some love from the HST Army. Anything you want to end on?
No, this was great fun. I actually had a great time. I wanted to play a few more rounds of. But yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Of course, man.
Thank you for being here, man.
Thank you.
Make some noise.
Great episode, man.
So we'll see you next week on the Having Said That show.
Late night fuck, get a good grip, face light up when you come, feel it on my tongue, but it won't slip. Could you be the one? But I don't know. You keep me running, don't stop. We be